to more West of Loathing. Last time we played, we were trying to get the railway going. We were also collecting bones for the petting cemetery. And yeah, overall trying to find some beans for Roy Bean. And basically we're trying to get this railroad bridge done. But to do that, we need to take care of all the problems in Breadwood. And there's a lot of problems. Also, well, I guess we can go to the Kellogg Ranch. There's a lot of new places we can go visit. You notice a black spot on the base of the mountain to the east. You feel compelled to investigate. Hey there, Azura, how you doing? The Madness Maw Mine. Sure. Got nothing else to do. Actually, we got a lot of stuff to do. Huh. Got this spooky fella. You're not one of us. Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know something bad is going down. Nobody good uses the word interloper. We're gonna outfox her. What makes you say that? Well, I don't recognize you. But how could you possibly recognize anyone with the masks and the robes and all? I should be easier for you to recognize because I'm not wearing that stuff. Don't you remember me? No. Well, that's probably just because you've never seen me without the mask on. I guess that makes sense. Okay, come on in. Oh, got some loco weed here. Unfortunately, we cannot. I just clicked on the window. This is what we call professional streaming. I clicked on the X on the freaking window. I can't believe it. I wanted to check the stats and I'm like, oh, click. It's 600. Yeah, that's true. That's actually super good. I think 5 HP per round. Like even something like 10 HP per round would make you like super powerful. Hey guys, what's up? Hello there, fellow cultist. What? Go away. Well, that's not very friendly. This isn't a knitting circle. Where's your mask anyway? We're gonna attack him. Because he's impolite. Alright, Bean Wall. Bean Golem. Bean Shield. And Lava Fava. Hey there, Yashibe, how you doing? Let's pop him. -3 to all stats. That's pretty bad. Well, it's pretty bad for her. Don't really care. Because he will be shot. See ya. Tentacle badge. Spooky resistance. And we got a sarsaparilla. Okay. What happened to your mask? I modified it. It made drinking difficult. What happened to your mask? I'll be right back. Cultist of Roberto. You know, maybe using upgrading the old bean as well might be good. As we go from 5 to 10, And 10 is quite a bit. You know, I wonder, had we not gone mage, bean mage, how the game would be different, because I feel like we're very powerful. Whoa, that's a lot of spook damage. Bam. Oh, we got a cultist mask. 6 to mysticality. Well, now they won't ask me where's my mask. Hey guys. Cultist ignores you. Some bean iron. Okay, so now they don't care. Oh, wait a minute. Why do you have a box? Why do they wear the mask? Dear Jeff, the big guy says to stay out of here. Praise be Roberto. Sincerely, Jeff. Or Geff. Geoff? Hey there, Brelix. How you doing? I didn't see that. Sorry. Wait, no, not sorry. Never mind. Oh. It's an El Vibrato outpost. The screen on this machine says Chanho, Cha-cha-chano. Let's go with some Fokro Cha-cha-chano. Yeah, we don't have enough. Don't have enough parts, it seems. For whatever this wants. Cylinder. Paper cards. Scraps. Oh, we got an El Vibrato helmet. Gives you plus 11 to spell damage. So this is an El Vibrato machine that crafts items for us. Interesting. Now more spell damage. Right now we have plus 24. Probably from our mysticality. Today's the day. I'm 500 loonies short of 10k. It's 100k. Ooh. But what are you gonna do with that? Hey, this is my joke. Hi, how's it going? New mask. Who dis? They stole my joke. Oh, actually, I stole it from someone else. It really feels like I made this game. These are my jokes. We are a Beanmancer. Do you not see the bean wall with the bean golem and the bean shield and the fava bean? We got some stock. Just sell it. You okay? You seem kind of injured. I fell down, but the master picked me back up. That's nice. He'll pick us all back up. He'll pick you back up. No. I will kill everyone. Hate the master. It was Beanmancer. There was... I think it was Gunslinger or Melee after that. I still don't know if enemies scale on levels you have or... Oh, Kingdom, not West. Oh, my bad. Hey there, Romby. How you doing? Alright, we got some Sarsaparilla. Hey, wait a minute. It's not the same as the other one, though. Yeah, this is Sarsaparilla. Interesting. Hey, what's up? I got some rocks. Yeah? The master gave them to me. He wanted me to have them. Okay, that's cool. What's cool about them? They're mine. Don't touch them. I must touch them. I mean, at this point, who really, I don't need to full buff. This guy's not really doing much. I'm doing all right. How are you guys doing? Oh, we died from fire damage. Oh, we got some Sarsaparilla. You hate the spiral. Now we would have enough for full-on foraging. Yeah, why not? I feel like it's kind of a waste. We could get better, but hey. Got some loco weed extract. Do a quick backflip, then do some funny noises by flapping your arms up and down with your hand in your armpit. The loco weed giggles, loosening its roots just enough for you to pluck a handful out of it. Loco weed extract. You're crazy about this stuff. No, wait. I meant because of, not about... Gives you 2 action points. Oh, cool. This could come in very clutch. Let's go to the Fort of Darkness. Oh, lost crate. Lost crate. Nails and some rope. Sorry, crate. All of these cannons have flowers stuck in the barrels. Reminds me of that episode where Homer gets a flower shot in his head. Oh, it's more loco. You guys good? This young lady is dressed in a fancy expensive traveling clothes, though hardware has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. Wow, hi, a new face. My name's, one sec. Irene, she giggles. Everyone here just calls me Mushrooms, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene. I'm Bobcat. What's your story? Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big happy family here. Everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Mushrooms? Uh-huh. They're good for all kinds of things. If you know which ones to pick, if you want, I can sell you a few of my favorites. Okay, cool. Would you like to buy a mushroom? This batch is extra groovy. 1,000 meat. Maybe we can get some dickering. This guy seems to be in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at the boots and the cobbler tools around him. Hi there. These are some pretty cool boots you've made. Are they for sale? No? I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them. It's funny how everyone assumes that, but no. These were all made by elves. Elves? Yeah, man. Like little elf guys that are hard to see, just like out of the corner of your eye, you know? But it'll be just kind of standing there and just kind of, and then I'm like, oh, hey, I got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots. Huh? I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something. These elves keep making them though. I don't know why. Weird. Okay. You should open up a boot store. Huh? A store to sell your boots in. They're not mine though, they're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them. Oh. Huh. Yeah. That makes sense. Now, there's a town called Dirtwater. You could open a really nice shop there. Huh. That's a pretty long trip. But, like, it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know? I've got just the thing. Oh, the tiny guns come into play. Wow. Wow, what? Look at all these tiny guns. See, with these, the elves will be able to defend themselves on the road to Dirtwater. Oh, man. That's so weird. Okay, yeah, cool. He packs his boots and tools together and heads out of the tent. It'll be kind of amazing if he actually makes it to Dirtwater, but stranger things have happened. Just let this guy be happy, man. Why you gotta push your capitalist rat race on him, oppressor? That's who I am. I've been born to oppress. Give me bones. I'm Bobcat. Teeth, clavicle, femur, teeth. Wow, okay. Have some bones. You hand her an armload of bones, and she starts mechanically picking through them, selecting some and discarding others based on the criteria you can discern. Eventually, having chosen the two best of the pile, she secures them together with wire and screws and hands you something that basically looks like a sword. The bone sword? Hey, thanks. Have some chips. You hand her some bone chips, and she stops muttering. Her eyes seems to focus a little, and she takes some glue out of her toolbox and presses the chips into a ring. As soon as she gives the ring to you, she's back to her muttering. Okay, so I would get more bone swords. Hi, I'm Bobcat. Salutations, Bobcat. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. I bet that's not why they call you that. Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars of Kurtzian philosophy, Bobcat? Sure, why not? The talking dude begins and you immediately tune out. Blah blah, Cartesian dualism, blah blah blah, of course. Blah 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 blah, in the writings of Hume, blah 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 blah. This is how I deal with people talking. Blah 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 blah, determinism, blah. I understand completely. Blah, the meaning of life, blah 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 blah. He sees interest in your eyes and continues with renewed vigor. Blah 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 blah. Categorical imperative. Blah 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 blah. Of course. Blah blah blah. On the other hand, blah 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 blah. Faint interest. You keep him talking with the subtlest of body languages. Sorry. Blah blah, brain in a jar somewhere, blah 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 blah. Aha! Blah 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 blah, try not to yawn. As opposed to Spinoza. Let's see. But on the other hand... Oh! Your posture alone is enough to keep him talking. Free will, blah 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 blah. It seems like some of this is rubbing off on you. We got Kurtzian philosopher. Hey, got +10 mysticality. And Yashabe wanted to leave. That's why you always gotta listen to crazy people. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, yes. I'm Todd. Bobcat, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? Like how they get you totally wrecked? Got 'em, finger guns. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. Ha ha ha, woo! If you have any Lactarius direthypica mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent portable, like a potion. No thanks. This woman is rocking back and forth, making sounds as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. Her hi, and her a jaw harp. What's this? It's kind of a musical instrument. Bite the narrow part, and then, well, you just basically do what you've been doing. She gives it a few experimental thwangs and boings and knocks out a sweet riff. Wow, this thing is like a revelation, thanks. I feel like maybe I should take this show on the road. Maybe try the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater. Sounds good to me. I think you tried too hard on that pronunciation. Well, I'm not a quitter, you know. You know me. You guys good? This tall, muscular, bald man is leading his students in an aerobic workout routine. His voice is powerful, yet disconcertingly soft as he counts off. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Excuse me, what's going on here? Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body is weak, the mind cannot be strong. These two are one. Who are you? I am Kurtz. My methods will usher a new age of power and will. Can I exercise with you? You do not have the proper attire. Muscle comes skin. Before muscle comes skin. Before skin comes clothing. Oh, do we have the striped pants? Because I know we have the bandana, but we don't. I don't know if we have the pants. We do. Let's go. I'm ready. Can I exercise with you? Get that core workout, baby. We have unlocked Tertian Physique, and we got 10 muscle out of that. Sweet. This guy doesn't look so good, though. No? Bad. All right, well, that's pretty good. We're now at 40 muscle. But that could be because of the pants. Yeah. Oh, 33 muscles, pretty good. Where's the 10 moxie? There's a big old pile of military supplies. The crates aren't even sealed. Steal stuff. The last entry says she was buried in a plot 420 of the military cemetery. Oh, remember 420. Cannon loading for idiots. This book is so rudimentary that it's insulting to your intelligence, even though you know almost nothing about loading cannons. Okay. Oh, this might be good for goblins. We don't have a crate, safe cracking. Remember, we gotta go back here with or Dickerin. Oh, an open grave. Bet they forgot to bring the body. And they had to go back to get it? Man, I bet that would be really embarrassing. Jump in and see what you find. Got some bones? $4.20. Plot 420 is completely overgrown with mushrooms. You root around it. You root around the loose shroomage to find a book. Coincidentally, it's a book about mushrooms. Ecology, your ecology. You can identify useful or dangerous mushrooms. Mush. Oh. Is that a new skill, though? No. Alright. A goblin is wandering along the path, muttering and ranting out loud to itself. Why not you cramming an entire baguette up your icing funnel? Wow, what? Go marrying a bagel, muffin chucker. Talk to them. Where did learning a talking like that? Finding a guide to human cusses, cake sucker. The goblin shows you a pamphlet listing a variety of popular profanity. On the back it says, brought to you by the Breadwood Board of Tourism. Teach him some new swears. Give me the pamphlet and I am teaching you more better swearings. Oh, wow, yes, okay. You rack your brain for all the best things your uncle used to say when he was roaring drunk, and the goblin is suitably impressed. Uh-oh. Put a wall up. Bean mode. Shields up. Make it rain. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. Smoldering leather. What? Just blasted them with ice. Oh, this place has been blown to pieces. Got the item, the Diary of Alexandria, Alexandria. Oh, okay. Flip through the diary. Most of it is uneventful, describing the life of a woman who likes books and isn't interested in much else. Ends with a passage about a soldier from the nearby fort warning her about some kind of danger he wouldn't specify, so she moved her most valuable books to the cellar and took the ordinary precautions, e.g. boarding up the windows and not leaving the house at night. Turns out, that isn't much good against cannonballs. Rip. Ripperoni. Oh, advanced beancraft. Hell yeah. Let's learn butterbean. So you study the combination of beans and butter until you mastered every aspect of it. Unfortunately, a lot of butter got splattered onto the book while you were practicing. Now it's totally illegible. Yuck. Solid vault door. You pick the cannonball and inspect it. There's an inscription that you can mostly read. It says, "The cannonball came from Fort Treason." It's got the address stamped right on the surface. This bombardment was done by the army. The horror. You see some ancient petroglyphs carved into the rock. Translate them. Oh. My fourth is the fourth of nothing but time. Intriguing. Huh. It's a demi-culverin cannon. Look closely. Look at the cannon. It's a fine cannon. Now demi-culverin inside. Insert your cannonball. You look through the rangefinder on the cannon, but you can't see any indication of anything you want to shoot at. That seems rational. Who's in here? Who would fire a cannonball at a poor lady? Steal the food? Oh, military school class ring. This flare produces a huge plume of smoke, and where there is smoke, that is where you should fire. Interesting. Key to a P.O. box. Private Mathal's diary. Right. Read the diary. Mathal. Empty pages, ink blotches, and latrine duty again, blah blah blah. Near the end, though, you start seeing notes about the fort commanding officer, Captain Simon. I don't know why I said Simon. It's because of triangle strategy. Going off on the deep end. As Mathau puts it, being stuck out here in the middle of nowhere doing nothing is driving the captain friggin' bug nuts. When the captain eventually decided that a nearby ranch occupied by a solitary woman and her book collection was actually an enemy spy outpost, Mathaus felt compelled to warn the woman, but was too worried about getting court-martialed to give her any specific details of the looming threat. In an attempt to prevent an imminent cannon bombardment on the ranch, Mathaus stole some of the ballistic charts and hid them in the post office box during a shore leave in Dirtwater. This place doesn't even have a damn shore, he comments. What the hell? Unfortunately, the cannons had already been calibrated, and when Mathaus returned to the camp, he discovered the shelling had already begun. In his last entry, he declares his intention to start a mutiny. The diary ends there with no conclusion to the story. Rip. Private Lemon's diary. Private Lemon's diary is pretty dry and not very interesting. Just a list of the day-to-day duties of a straight-laced soldier up in the hills without anything to fight. Towards the end, though, it starts to mention their commanding officer, Captain Simon, becoming increasingly agitated and convinced that a nearby ranch was being used as a spy outpost. Lemon doesn't sound convinced, but as one annoyingly vague entry puts it, orders are orders. Last few entries have to do with dissent in the ranks and the possibility of mutiny. Okay. It's where they stored the fire. Well, we can find the grid. That's all. Yeah, that's what I thought. That door was pretty suspicious. But the cannon. Fortunately, you have no idea how to aim the cannon at a flare. Oh man. I sure hope the flare's gonna still be good after like several days. I did read the book for idiots. Hey there, Freeport, how you doing? There we go. Did I get anything? Did I list? Yeah, I did. That's the first place I looked at. Didn't I? I'll double check. An electrified snake, eh? How about you get reduced? Butterbean! Oh shoot, that was my whole turn. Ooh! Light it up. Yeah. I will check out the boot shop after. Oh, El Vibrato. I think I can just blast it right off the bat. Get out of here. I'm going to assume this is going to be an El Vibrato entrance. Oh, cellar. Percussive maintenance. Ooh. New skill? You can fix things the easy way. You need to learn how to hit machines in just the right place. Time to get smacking. When you're done reading, you notice that the book's spine is cracked. You try fixing it by hitting it really hard, but you just end up smashing the book to powder. Oh no. More beancraft? I'm gonna be a bean master. We already learned all the techniques. How to cheat at poker. Gives you dirty poker skill. Let's go. You will almost certainly get caught. Let's hit the tables. Oh, we need lockpicking 3. Lockpicking 3 needs like 1,000 experience. Also, we only have 1 needle left. Would be nice to be able to buy more needles, but I don't know where. We've got 400. 1,000. Well, let's go check out the mine then. Then we'll go to the postal waste station. Oh. Here's a thing out of nightmares. Maybe not your nightmare specifically, but definitely someone's. A human skeleton scuttling towards you, crackling with blue electricity, making a loud hissing noise that sounds like a cross between a nest of angry rattlesnakes and a broken radio. Let's bust out some science. Did you know that bones, particularly dry bones like yours, are piezoelectric? Zzz. It refers to materials that generate an electric charge when they're compressed, like crystals and certain types of ceramics. The interesting bit is that the opposite is also true. If you run electrical current through bone, it compresses on itself. At low voltages, this is sometimes used to compress small fractures and speed up healing time. But if too much current is applied, there is a possibility of a mechanical strain and the skeleton suddenly explodes. Okay. Yeah, just like that. Everything in West of Loathing is true. That is very true. Old Greece. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I can't get. Except for the dust all over everything and the fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost. This looks like a regular mine foreman's office. Okay. Cool. Push the rocks. Oh well. A miner's helmet. An old calendar. Hey guy. Excuse me. Kid, I'm busy here. I got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay? This mine's still running? Haven't seen anyone around. We're miners, kid. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their jobs. How's business? Ah, just great. Hunky freaking dory. See this face? This is my happy face. And I'm double excited about answering questions from some random kid that wandered into my office while I'm working. Look how ecstatic I am. That's quite a silver tooth. That's quite a silver tooth that you've got in that sarcastic grin. Made it myself. I've made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away. The calendar's out of date. What? Yeah, it's like 6 months old. I like the picture, okay? Scram. You know you're a ghost? Do you know that you're a pain in the ass? No, I'm serious. You see me laughing? The safe is dirty, but solid looking. Get away from that, the ghostly figure behind the desk growls. You stoop down to take a closer look at the safe. It's pretty standard heavy-duty safe with a dial-type combination lock. Hey, something wrong with your ears? I told you to get away from that. Try to open the safe. Why, you little... Come here! I'll fight him. Foreman's ghost. How about we cook you, buddy? Whatcha? You successfully killed the ghost. Killed is probably not the right word to use here. Nice. Oh, got an elevator key. No, we don't have no safe cracking. He's a double ghost now. Does he come back to life? Is that how it works? Got a silver-toothed skull. Wow, that's a little ominous. What do you think, Doc? I agree. I meant from a medical standpoint. Oh, well, hand it over. Nice silver tooth. What? Damage to the occipital bone around the edges of the forearm. Around the edges of the foramen magnum. And heavy damage on the left temporal bone. Looks like a hit with a blunt but flat edge. Couple 3 inches across. Wow, what does that mean? In layman's term, someone hit this fellow with the wide end of a pickaxe and knocked his head clean off. Jeez, where's the rest of the skeleton though? Why is just the skull here? That I can't tell you. Oh, that could be the foreman. But we killed him. We double killed him. Oh, we'll use the elevator key. Yeah, shame we killed him. Minecart is full of rocks. Give the cart a shove. Chonk. Someone left their pickaxe here. I guess this is what they call environmental storytelling. Hell yeah, let's go. It's a headless skeleton. Skullless. Ask Doc Alice about it. What do you think about this old skeleton, Doc? Damage is consistent with the skull we found upstairs. Wow. An epidemic of pickaxe murderers. Now we just have to find this guy's head in addition to the other guy's body. I'm just playing, Doc. Okay, you had me going there for a sec. Eh. Looks like somebody forgot their lunchbox down here. They must be really hungry now. Got a paper bag and some raisins. Pretty much everything inside has crumbled into dust, except for a wax paper sandwich bag and some raisins that were probably not intended to become raisins. Old dynamite. It's a crate of old dynamite. Dynamite gets very dangerous when it ages, but I know better than to try to stop you from taking a stick that if you decided to take one. Unstable stick of dynamite. You wedge a stick of unstable old dynamite into the Minecraft. This can't possibly go awry. We need oil. There will some grease upstairs. You fill your wax paper sandwich bag with old grease. Hopefully this will come in handy very soon so you can stop carrying it around. Grease up that lever. Pull that lever. You yank hard on the lever and it releases the mechanism. Mechanism's wound up springs, launching the minecart down the track with a terrific wang noise. Off in the distance, you hear a clunk. Huh? Clunk? I wanted to hear a boom. Oh. Alright, this should work now. Off in the distance, you hear a kaboom! We did it! Oh, we've entered the bone zone. You give the wrecked minecart a salute in respect of its valor and service. It's hard to tell at a glance, but on closer inspection, this guy seems to have died in a face-down abasement or prayer pose. Praying to the pit, maybe? It's difficult to say. Skeleton seems to be reaching out to that weird statuette, or reaching out with the statuette. The hands have fallen off. It's impossible to tell. Weird statuette on the ground. Let's take it. Pick up the statuette. It's made of silver, and the tarnish and darkness make it hard to tell what it's meant to depict. Alright, cool. Throw something in it. You look through your pack for something that might be good to throw into the bottomless pit. You hold up the silver-toothed skull. Alas, for you... never mind. Throw it into the hole. You toss the skull into the pit. As it falls, it yells, "I'm coming home!" So that's a little unsettling. You take the idol out of your bag. You don't like the way it looks in this dim light. You don't like the way it looks at you in this dim light. Throw it in the hole. Throw the idol into the pit. The weird feeling in your stomach fades away, although you get a sense of, well, it's like if you heard someone chuckle behind you, except you didn't hear anything, and there isn't anyone behind you. You look through your pack for something that may be good to throw in the bottomless pit. You look at the cover of the book, Introductory Nexmex. This book could be your first steps towards real power, but at what cost? Throw it in the hole. You toss the book into the hole. Good thing this isn't a library book. Whew. You look at the cover, the fundamentals of Nexmex. They said the fundamentals are the most important part of learning. Throw it in the hole. You toss the book into the hole. When the school marm said reading is fundamental, she probably didn't mean this book. Whew. You look through your pack for something that might be good to throw in the bottomless pit. You look at the cover of the book, Intermediate Nexmex. The back cover blurb says that it can teach you how to steal people's blood. That sounds... Throw it in the hole. It sounds horrible. Toss the book into the hole. Alright. We got rid of all the evil of the world in this bottomless pit. Surely this won't come back and bite us. Oh, okay. So there's ways to cheat and not get caught. To reboot Hill. A hell cow. Grab it by the horns. Ooh. Get cow's blood. Boosts your muscle by 11, your maximum HP by 25 for the rest of the day, but you should drink it. Infernal Soul Fragment. Reboot Hell. That's just paint. Okay. Pretty big place. Lot 1. Ghost here. Good. You see a ghost of an elderly woman holding flowers. She seems lost and depressed, above and beyond what is expected for a ghost. Howdy, ma'am. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, it's so awful. I can't remember. I can't remember at all. Let's start at the beginning, okay? Well, you see, I had 4 daughters. They married 4 brothers, the Smith boys. And after that, they had each 5 daughters of their own. Unfortunately, I outlived every one of the 24 of them. You know you're a ghost, right? Yes, in fact, I died here in this graveyard, where they're all buried. I came to visit them. I suppose my poor old heart finally gave out. It's not the problem though. 95 years is a pretty good run after all. So what did you forget? I brought this bouquet of flowers to put on my favorite granddaughter's grave, but I can't remember which of them was my favorite. I'm so ashamed I can't bear to leave until I've remembered. Well, maybe I can help you figure it out. Oh, thank you, and I appreciate it ever so much. No problem, ma'am. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Well, I'm pretty certain her first name ended with a vowel. Okay, anything else? I remember I was 40 when she was born. No, 37, or was it 42? Must have been somewhere in that range at least. Anything else? Oh, her first name was longer than just her last. Her first name was longer than her last, just like mine. Okay, anything else? I remember she wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. Okay, anything else? She passed at the same age as poor Becky, who was always in such ill health. Anything else? Oh, her favorite hobby was knitting. She knit me a lovely sweater for Crimbo just the year before she died. That's all I can remember. I'll be back. Oh my god. Oh my god. A lot of Smiths. First name ended with a vowel. And she was between 37 and 42. Her first name was longer than her last, just like mine. It wasn't buried next to any of my daughters. It was the same age as Becky. So Becky died when she was 16. Pamela died when she was 16. All right, let's check out all of them. Could be Pamela. Oh, wait a minute. No, Lenore was also 16. Can't be Faith because her first name is not longer than her last name. You uncover a coffin that was apparently delivered by mail because it still has an address printed on it. Either that or this was a joke about somebody going to Hellstrom Ranch after they die. Okay. So it's either Lenore or Pamela. I was 40. She lived 97, right? So where... Who was the old lady? Yeah, that's what we have to find out. She was 97, so she's not here. Oh, there's more? Billy Spider McKinley turned out to be way more than one. Wise old Jed Marmot. This time the bar ate him. Peggy Immortal. Kind of ironic. Big Bob Hurlingham. So I think it's her. So it would be 40, 37, or 42. Okay, Pamela fits in there. What about Lenore? I guess it has to be Pamela, right? Wait a minute, but she was not buried next to her daughters. So was it Lenore? Lenore's wrong birthday. She could be wrong on the birthday. Yeah, if it's 37 and 42, then Pamela should be it, but she's next to Pearl Smith, who could be her daughter. Wait a minute. Unless this is the Becky. There's two Beckys. Wait a minute. There's like 5 Beckys. Yeah, there's another Becky. Oh my god. Yeah, Mezzo Becky Smith as well. So this one lasted 50 years. First Becky lasted 35 years. No, 38 years. 28 years. She lasted 24. All right, boys. Start writing things down. Well, let's say we break it down, right? Let's say we break it down. If we go by this, she was 24. That would mean Patricia could be it. That's what I'm doing right now. There's only one. Trisha. Does she? I mean, we're assuming that I guess Patricia. Could it be her? We don't know the daughters. We'd have to break down like who's a daughter. Then we'd have to find out. Is there a Becky that died at 25? 24. One that died at 24, one that died at 16. One that died at 40 something. $50 actually. Screw it, we're going Pamela. No, it wasn't her. Yeah. No. Dink Scotch Turkinson. Found in a whiskey barrel. It's what he would have wanted. Piece of whiskey. Come back tomorrow. Huh? Fred Deeks. Couldn't remember the rhyme about which snakes are poisonous. Gernald Flintz? He died as he lived, screaming. First lady bicyclist to ride off a cliff. Huh? He's having a picnic. A picnic? Little graveyard picnic. Nothing wrong with that, right? Dynamite Gym Fresca. All the bits we could find. Ooh, tombstone. Open the door. Read the document. There's a weird sequence of letters. BTLITR. Huh? Take the object? Interesting. Pick the lock. Read the document. OHLGHE. Huh? Take the object. Oh, we don't have safe cracking. Javier J. Hornhog ran for mayor right off a cliff. Bada bing. Ate too many wasps. Lucky Vinnie Pike. It's bound to run out sooner or later. Hazel Batchley embroidered herself to death. That one guy, you know the one, yeah, him. Red Haggins, the most strikingly rat-faced man any of us had ever seen. Hello, who are you? My name's Bernard, but, shh. Lower your voice. They'll hear us. Who, the cultists? Yes. Not a fan? They're reanimating dead people's skeletons. I don't want to be reanimated. It sounds horrible. Can you imagine having to walk around without your skin on? How embarrassing, not to mention cold. Sure, well. Plus, I mean, dying's hard enough. Who wants to come back to life when you've just gotten used to being dead, right? I can see that. Please, can you do something? I don't want them to find me. I'll let you know when it's safe. I haven't seen any cultists, but... Oh, never mind. You're not going to get past this barrier of whirling bones without, well... making it so there's no barrier of whirling bones here anymore. I'll dispel them with my magic. Your mystical prowess makes short work of the flimsy magic holding those bones together. Hey. These cultists look like they're barely maintaining control over that skeleton. Interrupt the ritual. You throw a rock at the skeleton, which instantly explodes. Wow. That must have been a really high energy ritual they were doing. You jerk! Who were using that skeleton? You guys are jerks. We're using a skeleton in the first place. Why are you order? How dare you? They never asked for this. Bam. Bam. You wrecked whatever's foul sorcery they were trying to accomplish here. And then you wrecked their lives by ending them. Frightening topics in NextMex. Oh no, you got another thing to throw away. This hastily constructed, very shallow privy, stench resistance. A sticky note. The note says abracadaver. Yeah. Necromancer's lair is west of the mountains. All right. Are we over leveled again? No. No. Nah, dog. We didn't even grind much. Took care of them already. Whew, that's a load off my mind. Let me tell you. Here, you can have this worry stone. I don't need it anymore. Feels like we are, though. Well, I mean, we are a magician. And as we know, once magicians reach the mid-game, they become way overpowered. West Pole. Oh, check that out later. Needle in a haystack. Yeah. It's been a real barn burner of a party. That's a portal to hell. You pulled some cows from their home dimension and mercilessly slaughtered them, you monster. Haha, just kidding. They're super evil. The only part of this shed that didn't burn was the part this horseshoe was attached to. Guess it's really good luck. Yeah. How much experience do we have? 1,000? We can get our lockpicking. All right. Infinite grind portal, yeah. We can go back to the we'll go to the West Pole, then we'll go to the ooh, we'll use a keystone. These rocks are strange. They don't seem to weigh as much as they should, and they're sort of drawn to each other. You can probably make an interesting cairn out of them. Something powerful, something mystical, something suave. What do we make? I say a lot of things, Deb. A cheeky gesture. Heavy trigger finger. Ah, okay. Oh, look at that. Something mystical. I think oh, we might have to fight them though. That might as well make something powerful. You'd think, but no. Yeah, we have to go to the way station. Because we have the postal codes. Chuck's house. This is a sus house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all. You can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Cellar door. Man, I bet it's all kinds of horror down there. Like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. You approach the door hesitantly. You could be getting yourself into a real bad situation. It's unmarked. No name or anything. It's locked. But is it locked to keep you out? Or to keep something in? Oh, it's a plot co-lock. Those things are unpickable. You knock on the door. A voice inside calls out, "Come on in. It's open." It's always open. The door creaks open and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast? Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? Yes, it makes lewd sounds like lewd. A bed and breakfast, I see. People also tell me that I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. Uh-huh. There's a lot of blood on the floor here. Ask Chuck about it. I can't help but notice you have a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no, no, no. I can see why you might think that, as it is certainly blood, like blood, but this is tomato soup. Tomato soup. Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning it up when you arrived. I see. There's nothing very unusual, but you do notice 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Thyme and Earl Grape. Excuse me. large collections of steel chains and hooks and knives and shears and other bladed implements. Everything is covered with rust, possibly dried blood, or possibly both. Aha! You've noticed my collection. Yeah, it's dramatic. It belonged to my father and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? Well, I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with my family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Okay. Excuse me. Yes, how can I help you? You said you were running a bed and breakfast here? That's what I slewed, yes. Has a mailman been by recently? Well, yes, my last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you mean he just left. I like to think he'll always be here. In spirit. Can I look at the guest room? It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest has only just checked out. I still need to clean up the mess. Oh, what's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages. My grandfather's own recipe. Did you say long pork? That's right, I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way. This is puzzling and uncomfortable for many different reasons. You mentioned a special tea blend? Yeah, it's a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective. Huh? Oh, thanks. Oh, sorry, that's private. That's my blood room. Your what? My blood room, my bedroom. Alright, gotcha. Okay. I mean, it's not suspicious at all. Swap the labels. Chuck doesn't seem to notice. Okay. On the menu, sausage, long pork, tea blend. Oh, that reminds me, I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled in it by now. Would you care for a cup of tea? No thanks, I'm good. Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my lud down for a few minutes. It has been a long day. Please excuse me. There's a key on top of the dresser. Yoink. Yoink indeed. Doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Oh, there's the missing bag of mail. Nice. Ooh. What a haul. As you're climbing out of the cellar, a mailman approaches you. Oh man, thank goodness you found my mail. This mailbag is yours? Yeah, I've been stressed out lately. I took a day off and rented a room here for a sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy, a little weird I guess, but real personable. And his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages. And his tea did wonders for my insomnia too. It seemed pretty effective. Anyway, I forgot my mailbag and I wasn't sure where I left it, so I have been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. Sure, no problem. Here you go. Wow, that's sorted out, I guess. So he wasn't a killer. What? But all the signs. I know, right? The House of Red Herrings. This goes to show if someone's really weird and creepy, maybe they're not actually a mass murderer. Hi, why is your mask different? Because I'm the leader of this cell. How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys to get here. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible, I suppose. So who's this master everyone's talking about? Oh, our great Dark Master Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Sure, it's fine. Master, aid me. Oh! Well, that's interesting. Got 95 in mysticality. That's kind of nuts. All right. We'll use this. We'll use the rope. We'll debuff him. Debuff him again. Debuff him again. Oh, two can play this game. How much health do I have left? feel good. I'm out of action points. It's too late for first aid. No! Doc! Time for some loco weed. Debuff City. Here's the thing, Mike. The more I debuff, the less damage he does. I wonder how you do this fight, like, without high mysticality. He hits for like 90. Yeah, it's a metapod fight. I think this is the first time the dog goes down. We did it! But at what cost? 53? That's it? Mysticality is pretty good though. Oh, it's the wrong mine. Oops. I wanted to chuck some items down a hole. Oh, we got a new helmet at least. Hey, Chief. Where do we... Oh no, it's the farmland. Ooh. We got 500 experience unused. What's pain tolerance do? Losing fights makes you angry, and your pain tolerance determines how angry you can get before you pass out. We could get Butterbean a lot stronger, though. Ring 3, yeah, you're right. Lava Fava. I like the set enemy on fire. Also Butterbean. Use it. No, it's the wrong place. This is where I wanted to go because I wanted greatest love poem ever written, rich vein, poor vein, or gold medal silversmithing. Ooh, which one do we get? Greatest love poem ever written, rich vein, poor vein, or gold medal? Make some silver bullets. After you're finished reading it, you absent-mindedly drop it in a nearby mailbox. Oops. Where the hell was the pit? And where did we need the dickering for? I forgot. Jumble neck? Oh, hey there, Wandering Sally. You got some needles? I don't. Oh, but we can crack some safes. Hell yeah, let's go. The word safe is a real misnomer when you're around. Oh, yeah, the girl with the mushroom, right. There's no reason to come here. Where was the area where we could drop items? Jumble neck mine. Well, oh, courtesy and charm gives us 10 moxie. Well, I suppose they're ultimately free after all. Sure, one won't hurt. Plus, what do I even need meat for? Alright, got 10 moxie. And there was the doctor who wanted to use a mushroom to make a potion. I do have a mushroom. Fully opens your third eye. Hope you didn't have any plans for the weekend. Go easy on this stuff. It has a real kick to it. Ha 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 ha. Roasted and toasted. Bam. Drink it. Now? Do I have the spleen to do so? See ya. See ya. I don't know about this one. I feel like this might be a wrong idea. It's a good idea. Drink it. Sorry. We don't have enough gumption. And I think we need like 2 more levels of gumption to or we go rest. You're weak. It ain't me. It's not me. Hey, Mayor. Yep. Found the mailman. I hope there's a new issue of Mayor Monthly. Here you go. I'll help you with the overdue book. Oh. Alexandria? Isn't she the one where... Ungolith? Get some sleep, then start drinking. But we used so many good items to get our buffs. Overdue Breadwood book. We got it. A clacking, hissing sound draws your attention to a skeleton limping out of the shadows. She's wearing the dry, rotten tatters of an old army jacket. It's so full of bullet holes that she's more a skeleton-shaped cloud of hovering bone splinters than a skeleton. She must have what they call true grit. At Foxer. Wait, hold on. That is impossible. I mean, look at you. I'm willing to suspend disbelief for other skeletons because of, like, dried out ligaments and so on. But there's no way you're holding together enough to stand up, let alone walk. Look at that femur. It's broken right through in 3 different places. The skeleton looks down at her shattered bones, and while she's distracted, you quickly push her over and jump up and down on her until her fragments stop trying to move. All right, nice. We got the book of half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyways. And mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's alright. At least the captions are still there, I guess. How about that missing logging permit? We're running out of trees around here. We need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit from the next town. And the whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. Oh no, not that town. Ah, Ghostwood. Well, let's go check out the trees. Curious cause. Ooh. Oh. The machine is not switched on, but it has an empty coffee cup in it. I probably need a battery, which I do not have. I'd have to go see the doctor. Professor. Oh, some beer. I love cactus beer. Hey, Professor, I need a battery. Bye, Professor. What the heck? A ranting, flailing man that has just burst out of the woods and is straying right for you. He's wearing a strange dome-shaped metal hat which bristles with wires and odd protrusions that crackle intermittently with bright blue sparks. He seems upset. Yarg! Fight this crazy guy. Cringe. Putting this in my cringe compilation. Try to calm him down and examine his hat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, buddy. Cool it. I'm not gonna hurt you. The voice. It speaks. Yeah, that's me telling you to cool it. Why is that thing on your head? These bulbs and coils look a bit like the stuff my kid brother was always messing with, only more complicated. Yarr! A loud pop and a bright blue flash blinds you momentarily, and when your vision recovers, the man is lying still with his eyes rolled all the way back up into his head. Eesh, poor guy. I've seen some weird things in my time, but you pick up the strange helmet and stow it carefully in your pack. You got crazy electric helmet. Why would you wear this? Oh, might want to bring it to the professor. Wear the helmet. Why? It's just debuffs and 1 AP. Owie. Gain an effect. Energized. You're chock full of El Vibrato energy. Okay, cool. You learned the vibrato word for east. You learned the vibrato word for bridge. Whoa. Okay, let's go to Ghostwood. Got 2 skellies. I'll toast this one, and the doc can fry the other. Do I see more chaos on the schedule? There should be next week. Well, next Friday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, unless we finish it early. Alice has become stronger. Oh shoot, do we remember our name? Jeez, finally. I'm here on the behalf of the mayor of Brentwood. He needs a permit to do some logging in this area. I see. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just need to review the logging records to make sure there's no disqualifying incidents. The Department of Records, it's 2 doors down, and tell them I need the Brentwood file pertaining to logging. Is something wrong? No, not yet. I'm just steeling myself in anticipation. Mr. Shartright, was it? What can I do for you? I'm here to pick up a file on the town of Brentwood. Oh, you want the Department of Records? It's next door. This is the adjunct Department of Records. Oh, okay. Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Shartright? I'm supposed to pick up a file in the town of Brentwood. One moment, please. Brentwood, Applewood, Antiwood, Badwood. Did you mean Bagelwood? No, it's Brentwood. Ah, it must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bestwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Ah, here we are, Brentwood. Which section did you need? The logging records. Ah, so that section has been downgraded from disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the adjunct Department of Records next door, naturally. Bring it back here when you got it, and I'll put it in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Is that really necessary? Absolutely, you can't transfer documents between departments without an interdepartment document transfer folder. It's unthinkable. Oh, we might... Hey, let's go check out if we got our whiskey. No, it's tomorrow. The Department of Records sent me over to pick up a file. Great, which file? The log reports from the town of Brentwood. All right, 1 second. Here we are. But... Well, all these pages are all loose. I can't give them to you like this. What if they blow away? I'm just taking them next door. Just give me... They're giving me a documents folder. It'll be fine. No, no. What if there's a freak gust of wind as soon as you leave here? It would be chaos. So what do you propose? Well... Fortunately, I happen to be the one person in town officially authorized to use a stapler. So you'll staple them together for me. I'd be glad to, but I don't have a stapler. Of course you don't. Don't worry, all you have to do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one. So I bring you a stapler and you'll give me the file. Yep. I need to requisition a stapler. Alright, first we need to fill out a requisition form. I figured. Last name, Mr. Shartright. Put in nice. That checks out. Cake or pie? Excuse me? Your desert preference? Cake or pie? Cake. Well, despite that, everything seems to be in order. Take this filled. I'll get this filed. Here's your stapler. Go stapler. Wouldn't the staples just go right through? Got you your stapler. Ah, great. There's nothing better than a new stapler smell. What? Can I have that logging report now? You bet. Chunk. Here you go. Freshly stapled and wind resistant. I'm back with those papers. All right, let me just put those in the official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Here you are. Good, thank you. That's your file for you. The Redwood logging records. Fine, let's have a look. Oh, for the love of... That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took his damn stapler away in the first place. The file is unreadable. You'll have to take it back and tell him to unstaple it. You know, I don't need to visit Germany anymore. I've already been here. Administration wants you to unstaple these papers. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only authorized for stapling, not unstapling. Try the door at the Department of Records. I think they have an unstapler there. I need some papers unstapled. Okay, I'm a fully authorized unstapler, so that's no problem. Spoke too soon, did you? Well, it's just that I don't see the staple remover anywhere. Oh, that's right. The Department of Libations borrowed it to open beer bottles. Do you have the Department of Records staple remover? Sure do. That thing pops off the top of beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. So as long as it removes staples, I'll be happy. I imagine it does, but I'm afraid I'm not authorized for unstapling. You'll have to take it back to the records. Here you are. Here's your staple remover back. Great, just let me have a look at those papers of yours. The junk record's up to his old tricks again, I see. These don't even need to be stapled. That's what the interdepartment document transfer folder is for. After all, here you go. All right, I'm back with the unstapled Redwood logging file. All right, let's have a look. Okay, can't see any problems with this. I'm frankly amazed. So let's get started on the paperwork for that logging permit. I am no longer amazed. Last name, Shartright. First name, Puddin'. Second, middle name, Nice. Let me check that against your visitor identification. Puddin' Nice, Shartright. Okay, that's fine. I just need you to stamp this here, ka-chunk, and sign it here, scribble, and now you just sign it here. And also here. And initials here. And here. And sign here. Good, now you just need to take this back to the mayor of Redwood and have him sign on the line here and initial over here. Are you kidding me? I don't know how to do that. It really is Germany. Whoa. I mean, with the doctor, it should be fine anyways. Imagine what might happen if you forget the full name. Hopefully, it never comes to that. Then I'd have to ask chat, and then they would just never tell me the right thing. Excuse me, Mara, I have some papers you need to sign for that logging permit. All right. Oh, ghost paper. Oh, this stuff is weird. Yeah. Think I need a ghost pencil for this? Here, you can borrow mine. Sign down here, initial over there. After fumbling with a ghostly pencil, the mayor eventually managed to sign and initial the form. All right, Mayor, I'll be back soon with that permit, God willing. Good luck. Surely they will not ask us for anything more, right? Okay, I've got the mayor's signature on this logging permit form. Okay, I've got the mayor's signature on this logging permit form. Great, just sign this last line on the bottom where it says repeat, a receipt. Is something wrong? You cover your face with your hands. I loaned my pencil to the mayor. Oh dear. Excuse me while I go kill everything. Oh my god! This is truly the worst. Oh. You encounter a man who, for some reason, has set up 3 wooden posts sticking out of the ground, with the first one encircled by a pyramidal stack of different sized stone rings. The man is looking at the stones and scratching his head. When he sees you, he asks if you'd mind helping him move the stones to the 3rd post. Tell him what you think of his stone rings. Give the man and his stone rings the double You'd give the man and his stone rings the double middle fingers and stride away with deep satisfaction. Okay. Excuse me, Mayor. Yes, you still have my ghost pencil? I need that. Oh, terribly sorry. I think it's haunting my beard. Here you go. Don't even consider that, Rusty, for a second. Okay, I've got the mayor's signature on this logging permit form. Great, sign the last line on the bottom where it says receipt. All right, that's everything taken care of. Redwood's logging permit is hereby approved. Finally, wonderful. Processing will take about 48 hours. What? Well, everything has to be filed, the actual permit has to be printed, and so on. You can pick it up in 2 days. No, we can't get the whiskey. But boy, do we need it. Did you manage to get the logging permit yet? Not yet. Well, let's check out the soup shortage. We keep a municipal soup kitchen open to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here. When we run out of soup, we need somebody to fetch some more from the soup stock load. It gives you a stack of bread bowls to carry the soup in. This is stupid. It's stupid. Okay, off I go. Got a lot of experience. Maybe we can upgrade. I can upgrade pretty much everything now. Get a bigger golem. I think what we'll do is get more grit, more glamour. Give us more liver capacity so we can drink some more. Definitely need it. All right. Okay, so I think we will call it here for West of Loathing. We're gonna take a small break and then we'll segue into Mega Man Battle Network 3 in a few minutes. Stay tuned.